I just think this is a significant burden on business. And there's a couple of issues I do have with them actually overall. In that, the first one is that when you're looking at kind of data protection across the UK, the medical data is actually given a kind of a special kind of accreditation. It's called a special category. And what we're going to be doing perhaps with some businesses, not potentially the ones where you just rock up and show your barcode outdoors and then they scan it or whatever, but there'll probably be some events where you have to pre-book and show that you've had these you've got a COVID pass, and some of this information might be held by businesses, puts a lot of burden on them. Then there's going to be all the queues for people to get into these events, in the nightclubs. There's a big football match in Wales this weekend, I think in Cardiff are playing Swansea, and there's going to be huge queues in terms of thousands and thousands of people trying to get in. And it all comes back then down to what's the evidence to support bringing them in. Now, this is not kind of people who are against vaccine passports or vaccine passports. This isn't people who are kind of anti-vaccine. I've had both jabs. I think the main issue you've got here now is this is kind of stepping over the line. And the Welsh Government's own scientific advice given to them was that even with careful planning and application, there may not be any net benefit to the introduction of these. They also said that the policy itself could backfire because it breeds kind of distrust with government. And because we know that if you are vaccinated, you can still pass the kind of COVID on to other people, it also probably puts that false sense of security in that, if everybody in this venue today has had a kind of vaccinated, I'm going to be safe. So I think there's a fundamental issues with all of these. And it all comes back to, I think, for me, what is the net benefit of doing this? What's the scientific evidence? The government say they're following the science, but in this one, they clearly haven't been doing that.